Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture.
Great chance! Superb from Gyökeres! A finish of true class! England take the lead!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough already. Hakimi. There will be a throw-in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Eze. England currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Chouameni. Rice. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Laos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba and Cherki. That's a super give and go. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Quick look, then plays it in. Cherki getting this one clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, can they get him away? Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a look and place it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, important interception. Cherki. Now Saliba. And it's João Palhinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Laos have it back and can go again. And they've got rid. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hakimi.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Laos have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And it's Rice. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. Great vision. De Bruyne! Oh, that was nice, but not... And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. England up by one goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
England have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. We're on the move again. England currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Tchouaméni.
Laos really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Laos have their third corner. Oh, good climb! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni. Cherki. So what can they make of this? Eze. Gyökeres. Eze. Eze's cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Saliba tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Kane. Gordon. Number 11,
Engages and forces him off the ball.
number 10, De Bruyne.
Just coming up to the hour
Coming on
mark,
the field.
and it's still 1-0.
Number 45, Osman. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez.
Searching passes played there.
Vinicius
Shoots!
Junior.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Younes.
Looking wide.
Substitution.
Now it's Chouameni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Osimhen!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Laos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
England have opted to make another change here. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Kluivert. Taken back almost at once. Yildiz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Knocks it into... He's had a shot! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Laos have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's tidy. That's Yildiz.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Laos needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Getting up there! And that could have brought them level.
Šeško was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. Laos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Shot at goal! So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Osimhen. Konate. He's been... And Martinez! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Kluivert. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's bustling through. Can he finish? And no mistake. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, super ball! Just eases him off the ball. Cherki, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special...
Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Konate gets it clear. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the middle. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass, and it's been played through. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Martinez. João Palhinha. Cherki. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries ploughing through the middle. Still goalless at the moment.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Picks out, goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, there's the clearance. He's had it taken off him, played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Yamal. Hakimi. Vinicius Junior. No, that was never going to make it. Rabiot. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Rabiot. Deftly away. Cherki. And that has sent him sprawling. And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's been won straight back.
Laos really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Hakimi. Quality ball. Martinez going after that. Cherki to Rabiot. Cherki purring through the gears. He's dealt with that really well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Passing nice and neat. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And a chance! There was plenty of power on that. Martinez threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rabiot. And it's João Palhinha. Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Martinez.
There will be 1 minute added
Good
time.
ball, good take. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
On our shuttle bus service.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rabiot. It's a goal kick. Hakimi. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the game has liftoff. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Oh no, this does not look good. Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Dumfries. So we've reached the hour mark. Great vision. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now the delivery. Cleared away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's played through for him. Well read, nice interception. Works it forward, and here's Lautaro Martinez. Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, Yamal. Number 11.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Rafinha.
We've not seen much
Number
from this
6,
team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have
Number
approached
9,
it, but they can
Lautaro
up their game
Martinez.
considerably, and I
Coming
mean
on the
considerably.
field, number 45.
And it's Joao
Osimhen.
Palhinha.
Number 14.
Messi!
Number 41. Right.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Number 3 coming up.
Hakimi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Marcos Llorente.
Oh, great leap! Well taken goal. England are back in business. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hoisted in. Eze getting this one clear.
Laos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's played it long. Now it's Yildiz. Chouameni. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's Llorente. He's being urged to shoot. That's put paid to the danger. That has not gone well. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vinicius Junior. Modric. Just 5 minutes left. He's played it back. João Palhinha.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze. And he welcomes it in. Lofted in. And he's there to clear it. Gordon.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's good running with the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's... Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please watch the screen.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Van Dijk. Coming on the field is number 7, Williams.
Into extra time we go.
Substitutions taking place.
Modric wins the duel this time. Osimhen with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Osimhen looking to receive it in space. Tries a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Laos have their lead. Yildiz. Hernandez. Lovely pass. Shot a goal! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Good reason for optimism here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gordon with the foul. Konate. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. And it's Chouameni. Here's Llorente. And it's Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good-looking ball. Hakimi does well to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He cuts out the supply. Gordon. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. And Burmo. Šeško. He might be. He's having a shot! So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
This is a lost children's
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now then, the ball's come loose. Courtois clears. Sucic. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Šeško, and the counter-attack is on for England. Looking to play him in. And Bomo. And it's been hooked away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Konate calmly anticipates. And it's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. Yildiz aims beyond the defence. Good take. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Desperate defending required here. And he can clear it away. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. England found a way, somehow.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Please look at the screen.
So two inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. So the calm before the storm. Which way will he go? One 0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe, the next man to walk up to the spot. That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Laos are looking for comfort. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, the upright and back out.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
We're on to number 3 here.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Martinez facing match point. And there you have it. So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Is currently being displayed on the screen.
It's a tough one to take, Peter. The players...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Hernandez scooting forward. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Laos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's cut it out. Ahal FC are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! And he's done it! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Ahal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Dumfries. That's Rabiot. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want... Oh, what has happened here?
That's good defensive concentration.
Osimhen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Osimhen receives it in a wide position. Osimhen is onto this. And smartly reclaimed. That's a lovely pass. Nicely spread. Rafinha. Hakimi. Martinez receives. Can he finish? Deftly away.
Laos really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Rice. Saliba. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tries to play it through. And this is De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi, and the counter is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Hull FC finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Hull can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Dumfries. And it's Rabiot, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Gravenberch. Vinicius Junior. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. Rafinha. Passing nice and neat. Gravenberch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Bruyne. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Laos clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he's cut it out. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Laos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Martinez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Osimhen. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez. Number 21, Yamal.
Rabiot getting this one clear.
And
now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, Gordon.
Hull FC perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 14, Vinicius Junior.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Laos have their third corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And they've got a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Ferran Torres looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Barella, good strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's Yildiz. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Gordon really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Now he's off and running. And it's Barella. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match. Laos get their fourth corner. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ahal FC have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There won't be another chance after this one.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Getting up there! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Dijk clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes
looking to play him in. Gyökeres chasing after it. Dumfries. Now, can they get him away? In he goes again! And that's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more? That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about
Hello,
that?
everybody,
Well, Peter,
and
this
please
was
join
probably
me in
more
wishing a happy
slugfest than
wedding
a game
anniversary
of
for one
football,
of
but
our
I
fan
actually
club
found it
members.
very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Martinez. Mbappe chasing after it. Chance here to counter. Neatly clipped into space. He's beaten the last man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Llorente did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hernandez.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Martinez. Osimhen is onto this. Rabiot. Laos are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now it's Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been hooked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is good strength. Bruno Guimaraes. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Llorente. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Laos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No way through, so back it comes. Now, can they get him away? Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal. Stood up well to him there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Dumfries. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's intervened well there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dumfries. Gyökeres. And here's Trossard. Llorente did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Osimhen! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot. Trossard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk cuts it out. Chouameni. Trossard. And the shot's on here. And a chance! And he's done it! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Hull really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Hull FC have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Down to business again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Rafinha. Now Martinez. Chouameni has a look and plays it forward. Trossard. And it's Gravenberch. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Oh, important interception. Gravenberch. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Trossard. Laos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's being urged to shoot. Llorente. He's had a shot! Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Chouameni. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's got away. Rabiot. Very nicely done. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Trossard, who's set up one goal so far. Trossard, he's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Guimaraes. Chouameni. And here's Osimhen. Nicely weighted. And he shoots! Deftly away.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez. Number 45, Osimhen. Number 11, Rafinha.
Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Number 25.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vinicius Junior. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Gordon. Number 22, Udis. Number 8, Rabiot.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 3,
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That pass just didn't quite work. Great vision. And he's had it nicked away.
Ahal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Lewandowski, flings in across. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Martinez, nicely spread. Szoboszlai has the space to scheme.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Barella is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so...
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, there's a player below Peter who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked, something that contributes to that directness. He puts a big shift in.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. It's a promising position. Cherki, and this is De Bruyne. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Into the channel, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's on it, can he get away? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Llorente. Now, can they get him away? No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Gravenberg makes the interception. Van Dijk. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. This is a promising build-up. And it's lofted through here. Hakimi, lovely feet. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Still goalless. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cherki is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. Rabiot. Gravenberg. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Almost half an hour in now. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. And it's Gravenberg. To Rabiot. And it's De Bruyne. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Laos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Lewandowski. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. It's a pretty loose pass. It's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Referee's given a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Gravenberg gets a foot in here.
There will
Hakimi.
be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Ahal FC have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So, into the second half. Ahal FC leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Mendes. No way through, so back it comes. That's an excellent interception. Gyökeres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on to replace him is...
And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it. This might spell danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Almost an hour gone. Osimhen driving on and making good progress. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Cherki! And he's there to belt it away. And it's De Bruyne. Gravenberg. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hull FC still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Gravenberg receives it in a good position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! It's bounced back off the post.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk clears without hesitation. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Mendes. Looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 13, Marcos Llorente. Number 6, Bruno Grimaldes. Number 25,
Saliba gets it away.
Coming on the field,
Laos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Number 22, Yudes. Number 8, Rabiot. Number 3, Hernandez. Substitution.
Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Dumfries. He's picked his way through. Laos can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Laos do have a chance to counter here. Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Hernandez has it in a wide position. All hands on deck for this one. Courtois claims comfortable.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it out wide. And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And that is that. Hull FC can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Played towards the other side. Great vision. And here's Rafinha. Hakimi has the space to scheme. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Gyökeres providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Rabiot. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Out towards the flank. Hakimi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Laos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears. And the finish! Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ahal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's neat. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Laos really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, big chance, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Rabiot.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bruno Guimaraes. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Laos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Just eases him off the ball, looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vinicius Junior. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Gravenberg. No way through there. And it's Gravenberch.
There will be 1
Rafinha.
minute added time.
Chouameni. Rabiot. Mbappe. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, there's the clearance. And it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ahal FC currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Ahal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rabiot tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, rapid and full of intent. And that's an excellent interception. And it's been hooked away. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, can they get it back? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the counter is on. And the through ball. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Gravenberch.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that's well seen too. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rabiot. He's in a great position here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. Very nicely done. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 20. Robert
Rabiot
Lewandowski.
plays it short.
Coming on the field. Number
Hakimi.
14.
Can he
Vinicius
finish?
Junior.
He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution in progress.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And Dijk makes the interception. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's gone looking for safety.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rabiot, Vinicius Junior, Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Hakimi. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 6, Bruno Grimaldes. Coming on the field, number 13.
Tchouaméni can get it clear.
Number
Takes a
22,
shot! And
Judas.
again! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Shot a goal! Trossard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Hakimi taking charge of the dead ball. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vinicius Junior driving forward. He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Soboslai. And here's Ferran Torres. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Ferran Torres fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So their fourth corner of the game. No! He had to, and yet he could not. Now it's Martinez. He's found some space. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Gordon. Rice. Hakimi clears. Played out wide. Nuno Mendes. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Nearly, but not quite.
Yildiz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Laos disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. He's looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Yildiz. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Decent chance! So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution on the field, number 5.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Is number 4, Ibrahima Konate.
Yildiz.
Substitution in progress.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Sucic. He has found the way through. Looking for the far post. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's having a go! Another one of football's and how moments. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's hoisted clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And no, he couldn't find the finish. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Laos have the chance to go the other way. Chouameni and Konate, Saliba, and it's Mendes. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. There's Gordon, looking for options for movement. Barella, and it's been played through. And he's running through. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Saliba did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as...
Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not put that away? It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. It's a good foot in there. And it's Barella. And now a sudden chance to counter. Opts for safety. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hernandez. Soboslai going after that. So just 15 minutes still to
And
come.
now, to all members of the crowd,
Well,
I'd
nobody
like
wants to
ask
settle
you
for this, of
join me
course,
in
but
wishing
everyone
our
is running
birthday
nigh on
boy a
empty.
very
Is there
special
going to be
birthday?
a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Oh, he's been... and he shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
That's going to go a long way. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Trossard. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Osimhen. This is their second corner of the game. Osimhen! He will be livid with himself. Hernandez. Rice. And it's Mendes. And that is a little undercooked. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that